Hey guys, it's LA, welcome back. So today we're gonna be doing a 10-minute circuit, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off, and this is gonna be all glutes. It's gonna be body weight exercises, so you won't need any extra equipment, but I'm gonna show you how you can add some to make it harder. So let's get going. All right guys, so I have my timer set.
Warm up.
It's gonna start in 15 seconds. So the first exercise is called a clamshell. So you're gonna be on your side. Your knees are forward a little bit. Doesn't have to be at a full 90-degree angle.
3, 2, 1.
And all you're gonna do
1.
is lift the top leg. So I see people do these a lot, and what they usually end up doing wrong is they roll their hips back as they do this. This should be a pretty isolated exercise. So if you're doing this correctly, you really shouldn't be moving very far. So your hip isn't gonna come all the way up here. It should actually be a pretty small movement. And you should feel it kind of right at the back behind your hip, your lateral glute muscle. Keep that core nice and tight.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job. So we'll do the other side the next time. The second exercise is just going to be regular bridge. So feet are kind of shoulder width apart
3,
or narrower.
2, 1. Exercise 1.
Core is engaged, and you're just going to squeeze the glutes and lift the hips up. So again, this isn't a big motion if you're doing this correctly. And people are gonna have different ranges they can go through. But if you find yourself going up really high like this, you're probably getting a little bit more motion from your back. Or if you feel any pain in your back,
That's halfway.
you're probably going too high. If you're just isolating your glutes, then it's pretty small range. I also have tight quads and hip flexors, so I can't go that high either. You get a nice squeeze at the top, core stays engaged.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job. So now we're gonna do a butterfly bridge. It's almost the same as the last one, but feet are together and knees are out this time.
3, 2, 1. Exercise 2.
And then same thing, squeeze the glutes to go up. You're just gonna feel this a little differently than the last exercise. You're gonna feel a little bit more on the lateral glute. But same thing,
That's halfway.
you don't have to go really high. Keep that core engaged. Good job, guys. Go nice and slow. Really control this
3,
movement.
2, 1. Rest.
Good job. Okay, so we're gonna do another bridge variation now, but now we're moving to single leg. If this is too hard, then you're just gonna tap one foot down as you go up, but I do want us
3,
to try to
1. Exercise
focus
2.
on one leg. So I want you to grab your left knee and then push up with your right. What this does, grabbing your left knee, is it helps put your back in a more neutral position as you go up, so you're less likely to really arch your back as you go up. The more that you pull it in, obviously, the more it's going to lock out your back so that you isolate your glute. Good job, guys. I really like doing stuff single leg because a lot of times it's not even on both sides, so you know that that one leg is doing all the work.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job. Okay, the last one this round, my hair's probably looking a little cray-cray, is a bent knee hip extension. So, we're gonna do our right leg this time.
3,
Hi, Richie.
1.
Okay, so
Exercise 3.
core is nice and engaged. Bend the knee and push up like this. So what I see a lot, people that do this incorrectly, is their back is doing a lot of the moving. but really this should be a really isolated glute movement. So again, you don't need to go really high. If you're really isolating your glute, this probably isn't a big motion, depending on your hip mobility. So err on the side of not a big range of motion that you're going through, so your core stays nice and engaged. And then don't forget your neck and shoulders. Don't kind of hang here.
3,
Keep that nice and strong.
1, rest.
Good. Tuck the knee in. All right, now we're back to the beginning. Okay, so now we're going to do clamshell on the other side. So the band is here. Hi,
3,
Vicky.
2, 1. Exercise 3.
If these exercises are easy, so core is engaged, top knee up, you can always put a band around your knees so that you're having to pull against some resistance. But again, if you can't get through 45 seconds of doing this with correct form, then don't add a band.
That's halfway.
You could even lean forward a little bit if you want to, just so you're not leaning back while you're doing these. Good job, guys. Core is nice and engaged. Kind of risky. Are you engaging your core?
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job. Okay, now we're on our back. And we're back to the bridge. Again, if the bridge was easy last time, put the band above your knees.
3.
It will bring in a lot more of your lateral glute
Exercise
muscles.
4.
Core is engaged, and we're coming up. Nice job, guys. Hi.
That's halfway.
Because I have tight quads and hip flexors, my back wants to pull me into this extension, so I really have to fight. And I need to stretch my quads, but that's another video we'll do. Rookie, my hair is going to be crazy
3,
when I get up.
2, 1. Rest.
Good job. All right, so the next one, we're back to the butterfly. If this was too easy last time, just add a band.
Exercise 4.
All right. Raise up. Remember, feet together, knees are apart. Core is nice and engaged. And you're squeezing your glutes at the top. Good job, guys.
That's halfway.
This one's should be a little bit harder than the last bridge. I always keep my hands here because I like knowing if it's kind of a cue to keep my core engaged.
1.
You don't have to do that. Okay, so now we're on to our single leg bridge on our left side. So we're gonna grab our right knee to our chest. My left leg is still a little bit weaker than my right, so
2, 1.
this is gonna be a little bit
Exercise
harder.
5.
Good. Okay, I'm a little shaky on this side. Good job, guys.
That's halfway.
Almost done.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
Good job. Last exercise. My hair's not too crazy. We're back to the bent knee hip extension. So on your elbows,
3,
sorry, Ricky.
1.
Core is engaged.
Exercise 5.
Bend the knee and knee to the sky. So remember, this isn't a big motion. You shouldn't be seeing that movement. It should be just your hip and glute moving. If anything, err on the side of maybe a little bit of a flexion,
That's halfway.
just so you're really isolating that glute. And then don't forget your head, your shoulders. Again, how high you go is also going to be limited by your range of motion, like your quad
3,
flexibility.
1. Your timer is complete.
All right, good job guys. So that was 5 glute exercises, 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. That was all body weight. You can add the band if it was too easy, but again, do it all with body weight before you add any resistance. You should have really good form with that. And then comment on my videos about what you want to see next, and subscribe to my page, and we will do some more. Bye.